Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. The last episode, we took it quite slow. There was not a lot that happened because there's so much construction underway all the time. Our money is also starting to drop a little bit due to the fact that we're just doing all the construction and we're not quite exporting as much as we potentially would like to export. And that's a bit of an issue. Why do we have an electricity problem? Let's quickly have a look. So, ooh, yeah, of course we have an electricity problem. We are waiting on... Where's my... Please don't let this... Do we have... Yeah, we have a fire truck on the way. So where? Oh, there it is. Okay, it should be in time, right? Let me just have a look. Yeah, it should be in time. So understandably, we have an electricity problem over there. That's going to be just fine. These guys should be doing... again, that's a crappy one. Yeah, we probably need to start looking at signals a little bit. So that's something that we need to do. We will finish off this piece of road here. And then... What? How much do you have to do here? Like nothing. Really? What are you doing? Or it's just making... That was crazy. How much does he... I can't actually see what it has on board here. But anyway, we are filling it up with fuel directly. Yeah, we are. Absolutely, we are doing that. And that's maybe something for us to have a look at to see if that's a requirement. Oh, this one was on its way back, and so it got teleported, which is okay. Now, there's a few things we can do. We have a lot of vehicles parked here. So what I thought I may do is I'd actually going to go, at the moment, I'm just going to trim this back so that we can actually go and start work on this. In order for us to start work on that, though, we will need to somehow... Oh, no, they will be able to get access over there. That's okay. That's no problem. So if we do that and we say 1... Yeah, so it's already been assigned. So that construction will start. This is underway over here. Lots of little pieces. We probably need to start construction on the heating plant. Though that, again, is a lot of steel. I will go ahead and speed things up a little bit. I'm happy to report that money seems to be coming in again. Oh, excellent. We had a nice little export going out there. What was the export that went out? Clothing. Must be clothing. We aren't exporting any food. It seems, a bit of alcohol maybe. But clothing going out is giving us a reasonable amount. There's been some suggestions that in order for us to... let me just go back in here. In order to reduce stuff like the wastewater and the... Oh, there's no water. The wastewater stuff... Hang on, this is the imports, yeah. That's pretty pricey. A round of electronics is really pricey. And then obviously the chemicals, we know. And we do know we're now doing crops again, meat and iron ore. Look at that iron ore price. It's really not that expensive, but now it is half only. Okay, we should start seeing vehicles move out this way to go and almost, they're almost going to do it. Yeah, so anyway, there's some suggestions that we could use these stations and actually link up any extra water and sewage facilities directly in here. But I think I'm not going to do that just yet. The few thousands of rubles that we're paying for the import and export of that is nothing compared to what else we could do. I mean, use that steel for... but eventually we will. There's also been a comment that I haven't took the last one up, and yeah, that's absolutely correct because we don't actually need it, and most of the time we see traffic jams here. So when we need it, we will start improving stuff a little bit. So this is all moving along quite nicely. This bridge should be fairly close to getting done. I don't know if that guy's got anything on board there. Oh, he's just finished and gone back. Yeah, that's fine. This bridge should be really close. Wow, it still needs It still needs a fair bit of stuff there. Okay, that's fine. We're going to start seeing some more happening here. Yeah, it's just steel, I think. Oh, actually, electronic. No, we're waiting on steel. Yeah, all of these stuff is here. So it's all steel, really. It's causing us the concern. Yeah, so this should work reasonably well. Okay, get those vehicles in there. There we go. Nice, there we go. Okay, there's lots of construction happening. I might avoid doing... oh, excellent. I wish these things would finish off, because I think once this is finished off, we'd be in a fairly good position to actually start bringing in some people. Maybe. That's okay. So we're starting work on that. We do need to start work on this as well. I wouldn't mind us setting up our stuff over here, but this is still a while to go, I think. But we're moving along quite nicely. That section is being rolled, and so that would mean that we've kind of covered everything. Excellent. So this is all connected. I may look into putting a little connection through there, though it might not necessarily need to happen. We've stopped doing stuff here. I'm assuming it was a worker issue, because we are actually pretty good with most things there. So excellent, all good. That section is done. So let's I'm just kind of contemplating, we're not going to do anything over here at the moment. So let me trim that back and trim this back, and then what I'll do is I'll do a little section like that. We'll do this, and I'll get that underway, and I'll do that, and I'll do that. Okay, so let's make sure to get all of these sections working. So you can get assigned, and you can get assigned. And what I could also do, in order to avoid delaying things too much, I can also just make sure we reconnect that section there. So I think that would work quite nicely. Now, with that in mind, now I can go and basically demolish that section of road. Okay, so now you can just do the rest of that section. It should be fine. But now what I wanted to do is actually start the work on a little bit of an embankment, and we're a little close on this side, so I'm not sure we're going to be super awesome on the embankment side of things. So let's grab our terraforming piece, and let's start by raising the terrain. Ooh, we've got the vehicles here, and let's switch on. Believe that should kind of work, and I'm hoping that's gonna be okay. If we then do the same thing on this side, probably a little smoother though. That's about it, really. So let's have a look at this, right? If I now say, let's go with what can we do in terms of a really inexpensive bridge? I'm kind of thinking this guy, but maybe what do we have? Build a beam bridge. Do we have like a panel bridge or something? Build an arch truss, side arch. Build a steel brick bridge, a prefab brick bridge. This is the one that I think we want to do. Okay, so if I do that, can we cut across? We can cut across, and that's not going to use any steel. That's the one. That is the one. So let's get this here. Okay, so if we do that, oh man, I'm loving it. And now we should be able to smooth this thing out a little. Is that smooth enough? I'm kind of contemplating, hang on, let's try something again here. If I wanted to just smooth things out a little. We need a free bulldozer? We don't have a free bulldozer? Oh yeah, we probably don't. Do a little bit of this. Try and do that. See about this. I think that should... Can we smooth it? Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Let's just try and have a look there. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want this. I don't need it to be perfect, but I do need it. I just feel like that's just weird. Terrain. I don't think we can smooth still, right? Yeah, we don't have the excavators around. How's our money? Oh, our money is looking much better. So if we look at that, that looks okay. Now maybe we'll. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna try and get it a little bit smoother here. I mean, that looks pretty smooth, doesn't it? Barely. It's not perfect, but maybe if we now bring in the road. It's a little. That's okay. I'm gonna be comfortable with that, and then this one. I'll do there. Look at that. That's actually what you're supposed to do. This is not quite right, and I'm hoping that we don't have that glitch there too long. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna activate this. This is a little bit. So let's do that. That should be fine. See, we struggle. So we're not gonna do two bridges. The other one is just gonna stay on this side. So we're not gonna do the two bridges there. And what I'm going to make sure we do is actually start work on construction of these sections as well. So that should be good. I can now go ahead and take this away. So we have a bridge connection through here, and it should be pretty reasonable. That's a pretty reasonable connection. Is this bridge almost done? We can't do a rail panel bridge, can we? I don't think so. But the panel bridge, steel deck, yeah, all of these things will take steel. So I don't think we can do a rail panel bridge. But the panel bridge seems to be a pretty reasonable thing for us to do because we've got so many panels. Panels is not a problem. We've got prefab panels coming out of our ears. So prefab panels is really what we should be doing. Oh, and to be honest, we could do panel roads, can't we? Wasn't there something like that? Oh, here we go. A panel road. 110 versus 80 versus 60. So panel roads might actually be a reasonable thing to do, but we don't have a problem with asphalt. So it's not like that's gonna be an issue for us. How's this section going? Oh, that section's done. Oh, I've got to love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. So we can start adding some more stuff in here over time. But anyway, I think we're done with this. This is done. How's the construction over here? Slow and steady, to be honest. We need, a very minuscule amount of steel still. And I'm assuming we still have issues with steel coming in over here. So that is really the problem. The steel production is something that keeps us up at night. and we're really going all guns blazing. Oh, iron is looking better. Our iron is looking awesomely better. I like it. I like it. Now we're actually running out of coal. But so we should be able to get more people in here and up the steel production. That would be good. Excellent. Oh, excellent. We are moving along quite nicely. Oh, even this section will almost be done. Nice. There's such a feeling of, oh, we should be harvesting, right? Oh, beautiful. How many of these still need to be harvested? Now the question is, these are still growing. They're not even harvesting yet. They're still growing. This one should see a harvester soon. Oh, but it's up to those. Ah, I see. Anyway, we should, this will be sorted out in the next season. Yeah, we're a little, yeah, it's a little, we're not quite there yet, but here, what are we having? It is filling up nicely now. I like it. We're still importing crops, and so we'll be a little cautious about that. Oh yes, that loop's done. That loop's done, so let's just make sure to start assigning some other sections. We'll keep doing that also. Let's just have a look. Still missing steel over here, so that section is underway. I'm not going to start the work here. We'll go and do it from that side. I think that's fine. What we could do is start work over here also. Could start work over there, but anyway, just keep going all the way around. I think that's going to be fine, and then, to be honest, we can do the rest of that section. Oh, it goes really quickly here. Nice. Okay, that's done. I like it. I like it. It's done. Is this thing done? This is done. It's got power, though those power cables are not being built. Let's have a quick look at these power cables. I think we should make a start on those power cables. So let's go for, get me out of this and say, let's do batch construction. Let's start our construction on that. So we can make a start on our power cables. I think that's an important thing to do. And at the same time, we may want to start construction over here. So let's start construction on this one. We've got a little bit of a challenge with regards to coal, so we will definitely need to somehow give it coal. Where was it? We need a aggregate storage here, right? Travel processing. Where do I have small aggregate storages? Oh, the other thing is we had switches, right? Oh, this is the conversions. Railroad electric connection, trolley bus, power transformers. I thought there was switches. Hang on. Let's have a look at the switches. There should be switches that allow us to... I've seen in the latest update, but I don't think it's in the game yet. So they're talking about the latest update where there's switches where you can actually allocate percentages or priority to your connections, which is good. Now let's get back to the gravel industry over here. Where was this stuff? Here we go. Small aggregate storage. That's free. That's small. How small can we get? That doesn't seem small to me. That's huge. Let's try that again. Is this even bigger? So how much does that store? 2,000. Oh, we're definitely not going to do that. That's 1,000. This is a small one. But this, so how's this? Yeah, we might do that one. Now, if we don't put an engine in, it needs workers to draw stuff out there, which is a little bit of a challenge. So that's it. It's 15 tons of steel. I like this small compact storage area here, and I'm gonna go and do it there. I think that's a reasonable place to pop it in. It's gonna look fairly natural there. So I'm gonna do that. And we'll ultimately put the coal and the stuff in there. So that's okay. Start work on this one. And at the same time, we could potentially start work on... I'm kind of tempted to... Let's hold this off. You know what? I don't want you to be upping your... maybe, hang on. Can I hit that button? And now let's do that. There we go. Maybe 14 workers over here or something like that from the bus station. Should be fine. What I'm also going to do is I'm just going to trim this out because I don't like the fact that they're so close together. So what I might do is I might just gravel up that section of road there, and I'm going to trim this and then tie that in there. So let's just get this section graveled and then we'll start working on the rest. But now at least we've got a bit of a storage going. The power lines are making their move in here. This is done. So that's awesome. So we'll be, and that's done too. So we can start bringing, distributing stuff over here. What is actually under construction here at the moment? Only the power. Ooh. We definitely need this guy. Where else do we have them? So that one and that one. So let's quickly tie them in with some stuff there and some stuff there. Should be fine. So I just want to make sure we're grabbing those sections. Oh, winter is it's on the way. So let's get those two done as well so that we can then start working on the rest. Things are moving. Our population is looking reasonable, fairly healthy, fairly happy. Let's have a quick look at our productivity. Oh, average productivity is 103%. That is awesome. Going on over here. Oh, that's looking pretty good. I've upped the exports again. Look at that. Look at that. It's looking better. It's looking better. What's going on with our bridge? It is under construction. It's going to have a lot of prefab panels and then some asphalt. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm hoping we can kind of sort this section out. If I do, hang on. If I go to rail and I say, I'm going to grab this guy. Where are you going? Heading off in there? That's interesting. Get out of the way. I'm just going to do a little something like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. We've sorted that little visual glitch out there, and this section is underway now. Awesome. Getting some workers to come in here and finish that off. And this doesn't look too unnatural, to be honest. So that's going to be a pretty good bridge there. And it's going to be fairly inexpensive for us to do. The next thing I want to also do is probably make a start on that section there. And just say, guys, come and work on this also. That would be good. So we can get this asphalt road sorted out, and then once that's done, we'll asphalt up this little section. I don't think we're generating enough crops in this area to actually have a look at this. Ooh, why are these guys building over here? Are we finished with our loops? Oh, the bridge is done. I like it. The bridge is done. Awesome. Now let's see about assigning some additional pieces of work. Steel seems to be still a problem, but maybe a little bit less. Oh, we are constructing that. We're constructing this section. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. I don't even mind that it's the small track builder doing that piece of work. So these sections should be built. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Our little shop here, Orpheus, is doing its thing. All of our power connections is coming through. From a bridge perspective, we'll obviously need to keep a little bit of an eye on this. How's our vehicles doing? So we still have vehicles to be able to do the rest. Probably not enough dumpers around here. But yeah, we have a fair bit going on here. We are waiting on more gravel, a little bit more asphalt. Yeah, and our workers are around doing their thing. You know what? I'm kind of rethinking this. Let me trim out this connection here, because that connection is not actually helping us a lot. So what we can do is make this thing way shorter. So let's do this, demolish that, and that will clear itself out. And then we'll go back here. And what I'm thinking is, let's see. So we don't necessarily need a conveyor engine. But if we do put a conveyor engine in here, we can fill this thing up quite nicely. So I'm going to... Are there any other forms of conveyor engines? Is that a taller one or something? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's just grab whatever this is here. We do that. And then I go to the aggregate pieces, so the small one, right? If we do this one here, I think that'll work because we could still also connect onto the other side here. Alternatively, we could do it here. Ooh, I like that even more. So that we don't block off too many of these connections. Potentially, we'll have future use of the other connections. So let's do something like that. There we go. I think that's going to be less steel use in that. And plus, adding the conveyor engine in there means that this thing will be filled up kind of all the time. Now, I'm not sure we need a truck aggregate piece, but we'll keep that in mind maybe. And for the time being, we are going to need to do a little something like this. I'll start it off like that. If we just do something like this, right? Let's have a look. That is starting to go uphill, really. If we do a little bit of a turn like this, and then we connect it up there. Yeah, there we go. That's the plan. So that looks pretty good. So that's a fairly natural little loop. And then we'll once we've got this road sorted, we'll just make use of the rest. So this is just gravel. So let's get a start going on that. That should be good. Excellent. So that's gonna help us out with our heating. So heating really needs to be done. Oh, look at this. Tons of stuff happening over here. And is that under construction? Yes, that's under construction. Is this under construction? It is too. So I'm loving it. We are making a move. We do need tons more stuff. I'm loving the fact that we've got a lot of money now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that how's this construction going? Panels are being offloaded here. And we should be pretty comfortable with the creation of additional panels, right? It'll take a lot, right? Yeah, but we've got it pretty much done. The only issue, though, is panels is coming from over here, which there should be plenty of panels in here, too. Yeah, it's got enough panels in here. It's dropping off panels, and these are dropping off panels. Yeah, we need bigger and better and faster vehicles, to be honest. Kind of the plan. See, is that? Yeah, that is under construction. It's good. This is a little weird, but oh, the one thing that I just wanted to check is make sure we can actually squeeze in. If I do that, I like the idea of doing this. And then doing that one will sort out there. That's okay. Let's just do this. We'll have these kind of assigned in two different sections. They can bring it in from both sides there. That's good. And we'll obviously sort out the rest of it over time. Yeah, I do like the loops, because if you do the loops, it means that you've got an alternative route when you're starting to do more with the roads. This is all underway. That's under construction. We should be sorting out our power lines. Yeah, the power lines are slowly being done. If I have a look, if I go downstairs here, there's one that's already done. This one to here is already done. So once that thing's done, so what does this actually take? Electronics? It only takes gravel and electronics, does it? These take steel, I'm sure. Yeah, steel, all kinds of stuff. What does this take? Yeah, it really only takes gravel and electronics. So it's really not that bad. We can do underground cabling. It's really not going to be a big deal for us to do that. One thing I thought we should probably start working on as well, but we won't have to do that right now, is this one. Oh, we had a fire. Didn't even realize we had a fire. We've got these snow plows over here. We've got new snowplows over there that they don't have an easy connection onto here. But anyway, they'll just sort out that section. We are clearing out our harvests on this side. How's our harvest going over here? So that one is still harvesting these 3. So that's all good. I think we're doing a pretty reasonable job. What does our stuff look like over here? And these should have cleared that out quite easily. Yes. Okay, good. A lot of that's underway. This still needs to be rolled, I think. Yeah, we're still waiting on a roller to come in over here. Potentially just workers and no roller. That's okay. How far is this? Do we need more prefab panels here? Apparently we do. Apparently we do. That's okay. We can do that. I'm gonna grab an extra few of these. We're doing a reasonable amount of money now, so let's grab these guys. I'm gonna go 2 more here. Okay. And then if I go over here, this side. Yeah, maybe that's okay for there. And we do have snowplows over here as well. They're all different sizes and things like that. So at some point we'd like to consolidate, get the right vehicles and things going. There goes the roller. Roller should finish that off a little quicker. Excellent. Yeah, now it's making a move. Panels are unloading and work is happening, or it's waiting on workers. Now, the mechanism is here, but we're waiting on more workers, so panels is coming again. That's good. I think this bridge is actually being built pretty reasonably quickly, and I like the idea of these panel bridges because it's not costing us any steel. Not costing us any steel whatsoever, and that's the one thing that we're struggling with a little bit. What's the situation with steel? What's the situation over here? Oh, we've got it. We're running out of coal now. But we've got the vehicles anyway. The vehicles are about as good as we can get at this point in time. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that we're moving the panels over there and then back over here. But I think once this bridge is done, our construction in this area is kind of done. I don't think we're actually going to do the food and alcohol factories over here because they are, what is that? Let's just have a look. Notification, the price of iron ore on the global market is going down. Experts believe that this change may take up to 20 days. Change may take up to 20 days and prices should return to normal. Okay, well, let's import as much as we can. Now, I'm not going to build, I don't think I'm going to build any of this, so it's a little bit tight at this point anyway, but, and we can't actually get crops here using trains, so I don't think this is such a useful piece, but also I don't think we've got the capacity to actually deal with that, and nor do we have the workers in this area, but the workers would be able to come in from the next town. So that's okay. That's something that could be useful. Let's clear all of these messages out. We've got our extra vehicles here ready to go. I'll close this one down a little bit. Yeah, all of this is going along quite nicely. Look, there we go. The track builder is doing its thing. Even this track builder is doing its thing. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So we're getting there. Everything is kind of getting constructed. This is powered. So all of these buildings should now be powered. And what we can do is have a bit of a look at actually providing food over here. So food production should be underway at a fairly reasonable pace. This is the brewery. Whether this does enough food production, I have no idea. But let's have a quick look. So this facility, I don't really need. I'm going to pause it while I quickly have a look at this. So this facility is using the Kioski Road Cargo Station, which is that one, to bring crops to the Kioski warehouse too. So let's just call this small food warehouse. Small food warehouse. Just so I have a better idea of this. And this is the This is the small food road cargo. Okay, so let's just do that so we've got a little bit of an idea. So there's plenty of crops available over here. We are moving crops over here using these trucks, right? And from there, food is being taken to, when food is more than 60%, it's been taken to the customs house and being sold. If I pop in here ever so quickly and I have a quick look at the export of resources, we are exporting some food. I'd rather move that food somewhere else. What is this guy doing? It's bringing crops in from all of these locations. And what I will also potentially add to this, because we have room to add 2 more things, and those vehicles are just standing there not doing anything. So what I might do for the time being, I'll just say, we'll add this guy to the mix. You're going to come here and you're going to load food when food is like over 30%. And actually, we're probably when food is still 0. And then you will bring it to this facility, unload. I need to change this name. I need to get this city a name. And you're going to bring the food here. Storage percent, up to about 10%. Yeah, let's up to 10% for now. Oh, actually, but also, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the food. There we go. Perfect. So let's just do that. So it'll bring food in. But before we release this, I'm going to limit the amounts. And I'm going to say, well, food is about 50%. Alcohol we're not too interested in. So this just needs, let's just do this. I'm just going to do 10% electronics, 25% clothing, and that means an extra 65% of this. So let's save that. Now, how does that look? That's 260 tons. So yeah, 10% is going to be absolutely fine for the moment, right? So 10%. So we'll start bringing food over this way. That's okay. So let's do that. So these guys should go and collect some food and take it over that direction. Still not quite. We still need to sort out lots of our little bits and pieces of distribution. Look at this. I'm liking the panels, right? That's awesome. Loving it. I do wonder how, I mean, there needs to be steel in here somewhere. We're waiting on more prefab panels? Wow, that's interesting. So it is taking a little bit of time, but that's good. That's okay. Yeah, we're running through the prefab panels pretty quickly, and that's because, and now we're seeing a drop in the coal because of that situation. This is coming up nicely though. And we yeah. Oh, we're actually out of these for the time being, but our money, we bought the vehicles, so that's okay. It's going to start snowing soon. Yeah, so we're not quite sorted out just yet. These guys are finishing off stuff. I'm not sure we're still not gonna quite get there. We needed to sow a little quicker. So anyway, the next season should look a little bit better for us. We're not even onto our last couple of fields, so we still need these last 2 fields to get going. Wow, okay. And how much do we have here? Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good, but there's still plenty left in the fields, though. Just move them in as quickly as we can. Are we getting our prefab panels? Yeah, there's prefab panels there now, so we need to get a few more delivered. Just kind of what I think is supposed to happen over here, or is that heading off this way? Yeah, seems to be heading off that way. We finished off all of these rail sections. I like that. I don't think I'm going to build this section. I don't think that's going to be necessary. We're moving the things through here fairly quickly, and this is filling up very nicely at the moment. Yeah, there's fuel and the likes going on there. This is underway now. We've got a few people working here, but yeah, out of panels yet again. Yeah, so we really need the panels to be delivered a little bit quicker. And then the asphalt will come, and I'm assuming it'll need a roll as well. 18 tons of asphalt to finish that off, but we should be fine with that. Asphalt is generally not a big deal for us as long as we've got some bitumen here, which is okay. Yeah, all of this is kind of working, and money isn't bad. Money isn't bad. It's not like we're not doing crazy well, but money isn't bad. Probably need another actual facility somewhere over here. These guys are motoring. I love these. I just want to see how quickly this is going, actually. This guy is driving along at 91 kilometers an hour, making its turn, going back up at 91, 92 kilometers an hour. Look at how slow that one is compared to this guy. Awesome. Going to make the turn there and coming in to drop some stuff off. I love it. Okay, now we've got more vehicles ready to go, so we can make a start on some additional pieces here. So let's do that section. And well, probably that section. And what's going on over here? We finished off this. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's just make sure that that section is actually under construction. This is being built. Awesome. Actually, most of the steel is already here. Like it. I like it. Okay, let's slowly get some of these pieces built. I think that's probably the most important section for now. We can also make a move on that. Once that's connected, it just gives us an extra piece of access over here. Our cabling is underway, or is it done? 3. So all of these are powered. It's just this one that's still waiting 74.74 tons of electronics to finish that off. But that's good. We should start seeing food here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we've got food. There's a new vehicle type available. So this guy should get food now. What we do need to do is get clothing delivered here. So let's sort out clothing from over here. I've got a distribution specifically for clothing. This is clothing distribution. So I can quite comfortably add an extra piece to that area. We do need a little town name, and people have suggested town names a long time ago, and I can't remember what they were, but something. And I'm kind of tempted to call it like Rivertown or Riverville or something silly like that. So what I need you to do is actually deliver some clothing here, and probably, wow, that's what's the size of this thing? 30%. It's 30 tons of clothing. Maybe 20. 20 is okay. 20 should hold us over. Let's just pop back in here and say, guys, just go. Was it 10 tons of clothing? Yeah, 10 tons of clothing should be fine for the first start. How's our we don't really have the clothing available. This is a smaller truck though. Gonna quickly pick up a little bit of clothing there. Yeah, 1.9 tons. What size vehicles? Oh, we only have the one vehicle in there. Okay, let's buy an extra vehicle though. Let's get something a little bit bigger, a covered hull. Let's go total capacity. Now let's have a look at this guy. This guy is 92 kilometers an hour and can carry 6.5 tons of clothing. This one is 62, 60, 92 and does 6 tons. So that one's better, right? Absolutely better. And then we can even make it funny colors. Oh, this one is 88 kilometers an hour and does 7 tons. Oh no, that's 9 tons. Well, let's buy one of them. So bring in one of them. That should help things out a little bit. We don't. The small ones is okay for the smaller storage areas. That's fine. Are we almost done here? Yeah, we're done. We're just waiting on the asphalt, which I believe is arriving. Good. Good. So our bridge here is almost done. Loving it. Absolutely loving the fact that we've got this bridge sorted out here. I do love it. The game. I love the game. I love those little things where you're kind of building something while you have to kind of work it out. Okay, this guy's going back in to start building over there. This guy is busy doing some stuff over in this direction, which is fine. I do wonder if that section is underway also. Let's click and have a look. So that section is not underway, but that's okay. Get these guys to finish things off over here. Oh, that's the crossover there. That's our last little section. Even this is still waiting on a few things. So I'm assuming we're struggling a little bit with electronics at the moment. How's these things doing? Oh, that's good. That's good. We've got the steel coming in. Oh, it's for this. Yeah. This stuff does need a little bit of steel. What I'll do is I'll do a little bit of this, and we'll get that underway. Please come and sort that out. We'll be able to heat this area now. So obviously we won't put people in here now. They'll just all die because we don't have proper heating going on. But the heating shouldn't be that far off. And we should probably, we could then probably start making the first heating over here available, or we should work on that first pipe. So if we go downstairs, this pipe, so which pipe are we actually working on? Oh, excellent, it's the right pipe that we're working on. It takes a lot of steel, so we could probably start our construction again on this one. And so there we go. So let's get that second pipe going. Or that pipe going, so that at least we'll get heating into this first one here. That I believe that also means that we. Oh, that's the other one. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Excellent. So we've got these here. They should at least help plow that area. Good. Good. Things are moving along. Yeah, lots of steel into this. How much steel in this one? Oh, it's at least not that bad. Yeah, so all in all, this isn't that bad, but they can get pretty. They can use quite a lot of steel, these things. This still needs to kind of get built. Is this done? Oh, it is done. For the time being, we don't have any coal, so let's just switch that off and not grab any more people in there. Excellent. So we're actually not that far off from then getting people in this area. So what is this? This is a kindergarten, which we will need fairly quickly as well. We can probably start planning out some of our little pathways. And actually, let's start looking at what is this? A heat pumping station. Oh, okay. And actually, to be honest, we could make a start on that. And let's go and have a look at our bridge. Is our bridge done? Our bridge is done, guys. Our bridge is done. There we go. There we go. Now that's looking much better. We've got a very reasonable piece going. Oh, what I will do is I will actually go and sort out that section through there. And so let me get cracking on these two sections. You really don't need to do that one anymore. You can use the other one. And I don't think I'm going to ever extend it into freeway style territory. I don't think there's anything else that's going to be over here that really needs that. Potentially these facilities, but I don't know. I think this is going to be just fine as is. I don't think I'm going to build this. So anyway, this is a fairly reasonable little ending to our high capacity road network over here. And then we probably need to start building some better infrastructure over there as well. And these should be okay. How's this doing? Do we have room for any other vehicles here? Hang on, what do we have here? We've got a water truck that's doing something. Oh, I believe there must be some of these facilities. So if I look at the water, so you get water where? There. You don't need water. This one here I don't think is going to have water. So where is this guy actually? I think this one might not have water. Oh, it has water access. So where is this guy's water? What is this guy doing with regards to water? Let's find out where this vehicle is. Just want to have a look. Where were you doing? The gas heating plant? Okay, so the gas heating plant doesn't have water access there. Oh, so that's where he was going. But to be honest, this guy should cover that quite comfortably. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of some of these vehicles so that I can put another snowplow in there. How's our money looking? Much better now. In the last month, we did spend a fair bit there. This is pretty practically done, so I'm assuming you're now heading off to another field, right? You still need some of these to be plowed. I mean, harvested. Sorry, not plowed, harvested. Oh, here it comes. Oh, okay, so it's quite a distance then. Probably come back in here, get some fuel, and then move on to one of these. Yeah, they're both accessed from this side. That's okay. They're not very fast anyway, so it doesn't really matter that these are graveled roads. Obviously, when the snow starts, it'll be a bit of a challenge. There's still a lot of stuff to be picked up there and moved. And the question kind of comes into place is, do we grab... Oh, actually, extra vehicles over here wouldn't be too bad. So we're doing covered hull, and we want total capacity. So what I might do... We're actually using these at the moment, and they're reasonably quick, right? But this is going to be even more. It's going to be quicker. It doesn't actually matter though. But what I'll do is I'll grab an extra 2 of them over there just to move a few more things through. That's good. There's still some crops over there. Unpause. We've got food. We've got clothing. So this area is already giving us some stuff. Let's have a look at our meat distribution. I believe meat is coming in from where? I think, what is do we have a refrigerator truck here? No, that's just a covered hull. These are just covered hulls. Is this a refrigerator truck? Where is my... Someone needs to have a refrigerator truck somewhere, right? Hang on. Let's double check. So meat is definitely being dropped off over here, right? So... Oh, there is a refrigerator truck over there. Let's just go and have a look. So covered hull. So... I need to get it to drop off both electronics and it needs to do electronics and so let's come over here and drop off. Go all the way to the end. I would like you to please unload meat and electronics, but like nothing, right? Can I do like 5? I don't think so. 10 is the least. So how much meat can this thing take? So it'll be 15 tons of meat, and it'll be 2.8 tons of electronics. That's okay. That's fine. That's going to be fine. The electronics are going to be fine. So let's start getting those things dropped off here. That's done. That's done. So the power lines are sorted out. Now, what I can... Okay, let's start planning out what we're doing next in terms of our walking facilities. So what I would like to do is I would like to do a little bit of this, right? And actually, trim that back a little bit more, and then I'll do that. There we go. So we'll get that connection going. That's going to be fairly direct from over here to get access over there. So let's make a start on that. So that should give us access to that. Let's make sure to assign that for construction. Don't necessarily need to pause each time. What is this? Oh yeah. Keep thinking, what the hell is that? Okay, what's going on with the construction of things over here? That's underway. That's good. I like it. Where are you actually heading? Oh, probably working on this? Yeah, you are. Okay, boards and the likes being used there. Steel is available. That's being rolled. What are we rolling? We're rolling roads? Where? Oh, this section. Yeah. We're doing this. That's awesome. Loving that we've finished that off. We're still moving some... Oh, these are these trucks. They are busy picking up as much as they can here, though. Yeah, clear it out. Clear it out. Get me as much as you can. How much do we have in here? It's moving. Moving a fair bit. Okay, the last... Oh, we're still waiting. Still waiting on one more to be done here. I'm kind of tempted to say, you know what? Let's assign one more field here. And that should send us out... there we go, a harvester down there. Just so they can make a start. These are still going to be harvesting for a little while, so let's just move it. There's still a fair bit of stuff to be picked up, but I think, to be honest, our picking up is fairly reasonably. It's being done fairly quickly. Oh, actually, there's still lots out there to be picked up. We are picking up to 0, so that's okay. This is being filled up nicely now. There we go. That harvester is heading out there. I hope it works. But anyway, we'll mess around with that a little bit more. Bundle things up a little bit. There's still a fair bit over here as well. And yeah, good. Good. And I'm assuming we're sending out a fair bit of stuff. Oh, it's going to start snowing now. So we're probably going to lose a fair bit of this. Kind of wondering whether we add 2 more trucks here. So let's just do covered hull. And we'll grab total capacity again, and we'll just grab 2 more of these. Yeah, okay. They will be more useful in the longer run. Just want to clear as much of this off as we can. Ultimately, we're probably gonna asphalt some of these roads a little bit more, so it should be okay. That's all done. So what I'm about to do now is just do our one-way little sections here, like that and like that and like this. So now it means that it'll pop in this way. Okay, and now let's quickly have a look at... Oh, that is working. That is fine. Yeah, they're all done. Nice, I like it. So that should be fine. We should have no problems there. And our rail connections are doing their thing, right? Oh, and this is underway. I like it. And that's been built. That's cool. There's still a bit of work to be done here. Oh, that's heading off quite nicely now. Nice. We're really moving now. And there comes the snow. It's probably towards the end of this episode as well. We do need to have a look. Let's just get the snow in place. So we go into the super white vision here. We can't see much. That's all built. So this guy should be able to, we should be able to come and collect coal. Now, but I wanted to have a quick look. Now that we've got the new guys, the new super guys going, just wanted to see how they're doing. Yeah, so they are rushing through. That's okay. Don't worry too much about it. Yeah, these are really effective. They seem to be really effective. How's this going? And then we should have a fair bit of stuff plowed over here as well. Well, look at that. You can... Yeah. Fair bit of section being done here. Yeah, just make sure this is all nice and plowed all the time. Now, that section is underway. Now, what we will need to do is start having a look at a few buildings. Now, this can provide about 3 total capacity. Yeah, so it's capacity. But we'll need to build them to see. So that's okay. So if I'm not going to do the math for them too much. So let's have a look. I want to build a couple of big ones, at least next to this station. And I would like to focus more on the prefabs and the steel, to be honest. This is 3. Yeah, I don't want to go too big though, because some of these are quite sizable. This kind of size is pretty nice. I like that. 300 about is probably about right. What is the 170, 225. These guys are 400. Do kind of wonder about that a little bit. 410 maybe, a couple at the station over here. What is my color here? Yellow, blue, brown, blue, brown. Ooh, these are 475. Let's have a quick look at this. Whoa. So we could potentially do some, but that's too big. We can't actually get one of those in. So if we go with the one that's 410 only, yeah, we should be able to get one of them in. And that will actually be covered by a number of different locations and should be able to walk to most of things. I don't need it to grab power from over there, but it'll be a pretty nice little look there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one of them in there. That's okay. And then we'll see if we need anything better in front here, but that's all good. Let's see now. I want to make sure we do a fair bit of nice buildings in here. These, I think, pretty much the same. Wow, that's even more steel, though. And I'm definitely not doing that one. We can see about maybe popping something smaller in there. But what I'm kind of tempted is can we do maybe a couple... like that. That's not bad. So there we go. I won't, I mean, they won't be built straight away. But I do like the one covering the train station like that. That'd be nice. We need to see about doing some tourist facilities in here also. We'll do a little bit of this and then shall we do something smaller? That's brick houses. So they take a fair bit of bricks. I don't mind the prefabs actually. So we could actually squeeze. I'm assuming we could squeeze something in here, depending on whether we're going to do that. But let's build that first, and then we'll decide if we're going to squeeze in there. These guys are, well, they're not bad to be honest. If we do maybe one of them, let's flip it around. I'm actually not too opposed to grabbing that in there. How many people on this one? We don't want too many, right? We want a couple of big ones, and then we want not too many. So I think this one might actually be a good one. I'm not going to tie it in just yet. I'm going to pull it back a little bit more, so something like that maybe. It's got access to everything it needs. So that's pretty good. That's a nice big tall building there as well. I do like that. That'll be like one big tall building, and then we're probably going to squeeze in some smaller stuff. Do we have, what is this? This is a school. Probably need to start working on some of these things though. What we don't have is, oh, that's the university. We probably need to start working on that too. Oh, this is built and, okay, excellent. So what I'm going to do now, actually going to say, guys, let's, you know what? Let's clear this off a little bit there. Quickly going to do that section up to there. This is not going to go. So let's suspend the construction on that for the time being. We might change that to a panel one, to be honest. Let's make sure that that gets constructed so the guys can start working on that. Can you please sort yourself out by focusing on the asphalt roads as much as you can, please? Instead of going up all the way this way, you should be kind of focusing your attention on getting these asphalt roads done. And I think that's kind of where I'm going to leave it. We do need to make a start on some of these constructions. Did we? Okay, let's quickly pop over here. Have we lost all of this? And how much do we have in here now? Not at all as much as we thought we we're going to have. So, yeah, we lost whatever was left here. I think I'm going to... we'll leave it in place. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Let's have a quick look. This is all done, of course. You do need to sort out the bridges for us, please. So definitely do the bridges. And yes, asphalt roads most of the time, then a little bit of gravel, bridges, one-way roads, those kind of things. Yeah, good. How's this going? So really, you're still not focusing your attention on our one-way roads, are you? Where is my guys? Yeah, one-way roads, please. One-way roads is really a very important component of everything for us. Then you can drop down on the mud as much as possible. Gravel roads, asphalt roads is there next. Bridges can be in there. Trolley roads, don't worry about it. Asphalt with lamps, don't worry about it. Just do something like that. So hopefully you try and focus your attention on our one-way roads. I see what the issue is there. So do that so you at least cover our main freeways. Okay, good stuff. I think we're doing a much better job at getting things snow plowed. We're starting to plan this town out. We've got this. Oh, excellent. All of this is done. So let's just make sure that we say this is only storing coal, please. And we do need to have a bit of a look at where our coal is going to come from. At this point in time, we may just have to, use a distribution office somewhere at the border and bring in some coal over here. I don't want to divert from the steel production because that's a bit of a challenge for us. We definitely don't want to divert too much away from here. But yeah, we do run out of stuff fairly regularly over here. We do run out of stuff, and I don't think this is going to be built, but all of our tracks is coming along quite nicely. And we still have some sections that needs to be built. Actually, let's have a quick look what is being built, and this is kind of what we're gonna, so this section is not actually been assigned for construction just yet. So what I'm gonna do is let's make sure we get all of these sections done. So that's all good, and this is kind of underway, but it's a single vehicle only. The next thing we can do is assign these two, so we'll still kind of get that going. Okay, guys, that's kind of where we're going to end it. The episode, we're all good on oil and all these kind of things. So yeah, I'm loving it. Our progress is getting there. We are getting our progress to where we need to be. Oh, look at that. They're actually parked because everything has been plowed. I love it. So construction should be in a pretty reasonable position. We're slowly getting things done. We need to build a lot of stuff here. And it's probably going to be slow going through the winter. But yeah, things are looking good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.